course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
And now the handoff. No.
was the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Andrews. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The Beavers pick up enough to get a first down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Wolf. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. Second down now. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Welch. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they had such a great year with a conversion.
Grab behind the line. It's Wolf. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walk out, and you can take advantage of it.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try the right side on the toss. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Yeah, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the return of Corral. So Charlotte's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackle made after the completion. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he dropped and might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. He's on third down.
And it's been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep. Now brings up fourth down. And the 49ers will line up to put it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
On the ready.
Crucial third down play coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And the Beavers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Easy.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Ready up.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here.
Easy.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Beavers. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay.
Ready, ready.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal.
Green 25.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. The last time they were forced to pin it away. Can they get points out of this possession? This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 25. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down. 3rd down upcoming. That completion. Handing off on the draw play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The 49ers will bring up punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's the punt, high in the air. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He stays alive. They're going to scramble now. Okay, it's third down after that run. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Wrap down the middle. It's Olsen. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Beavers with first and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Beavers pick up enough for a first down here. Now here's the toss play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The Beavers are in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They're going to score with a run to the right. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. They break the huddle for third and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on third this drive. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab. Nobody can bring him down. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. The 49ers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Escape. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Ready up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Spider.
Give it to the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And the completion made. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the interception, but that will be the final play this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kurt for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Charlotte. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Oregon State's offense tries back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
On the ready.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Lasso. Lasso. Ready.
Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
29 Philly. Ready.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for his back. Pop over the middle. It's Wolf. And that's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
QB decides to keep it here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some big yards himself.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Single back takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the tailback's got it again. And the Beavers pick up enough yardage for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Toss play to the outside. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pick up the first down for the air. Receiver makes the grab. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. Got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
But it's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Touchdown, Oregon State. Still no answer for this offense. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. Jukes to get free. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short The first down. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Get set. Get set.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. The reception hits him at 7 yards with fourth down coming up. The 49ers will have to punt this one away. And he boots it high into the air. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Ready?
So second down after the incompletion.
Here we go. Reload.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught. Completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Scrolling to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And they'll run it with the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running down the quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
On the ready.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line.
Cricket.
It's a toss play to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Well, Oregon State has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap, quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver makes the catch.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That completion makes it second and medium. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Beavers are on the move here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Trying to find some room. It's Wolf. Doesn't quite get in, but it sucks up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the Beavers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he'll be brought down. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Beavers. This one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's ETN. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this route. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On first and 10, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the 49ers starting a new series here on first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Here's the snap. And he's looking to throw. And the tackle is made. The defense saying not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the tackling right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. A game moves the ball out near the 25. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Ready?
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Get set. Get set.
Oh, it's a reverse. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is a nice job of the receiver picking up the first down on a decent game. The defense is happy it didn't go for more. Expect them to lock down these playmakers because you never know who's going to get the ball next.
Looking for some space. It's Andrews. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
They're going to run it here. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Ready?
The Beavers will line up here on 1st down and goal.
Clear. Clear. Ready, go.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Ready up.
2nd and goal for the offense.
Down.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to bunching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Ready, ready.
3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone.
Lasso. Last time.
The big fullback's got it here. Touchdown, Oregon State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, a great time to surprise the defense. Powers his way into that end zone.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of